Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about what I'm going to be wearing on my feet for my thru hike of the Appalachian Trail in 2023. But first I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and who have left me little notes, messages on my YouTube channel. They've been so positive and just well wishes and hoping that I have a great journey and that they're going to be following along. And it just really blows my mind how people that don't even know me leave me messages like that and wish me well. And it means a lot to me, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. It's just amazing, and it makes me feel really good about what I'm doing. So thank you. Okay, so let's get to the video. I'm going to be telling you today what I'm going to be wearing on my feet for my Appalachian Trail thru hike, and I'm going to start with my camp shoes. I know that not everybody wears camp shoes or takes camp shoes, but I'm taking camp shoes. I think it's really important for me to take camp shoes because I'm going to try and keep my feet as healthy as possible for this thru hike. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is my camp shoes. So this is what I'm taking. It is a Teva, and it's kind of like a croc material. It's plastic. Kind of a foamy plastic, I guess. I have no idea what it's called, but it velcros. I can get it wet. I can wear socks with it. It's super light, and yeah, that's it. That's what I'm going to be wearing. And they have some tread on them. I've been wearing these on my section hikes, and I just love them. They've worked out really well for me. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about here is the socks that I'm going to be wearing. So first of all, I'm telling you what works for me. This may not work for you, and you may have a totally different setup for those who have been hiking. I'm just going over what works for me. So when I started hiking, I started out using just a regular pair of athletic socks. Well, it didn't work, right? I got blisters, and then I decided I was going to try just some hiking socks, merino wool hiking socks, and wore those, and I got blisters with those. So I'm really, really bad blisters. And so I researched some more and watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I saw where people would wear the Injinji toe liners and a pair of merino wool socks like Smart Wool or Darn Tough socks over those. And I did the Injinji liners with Smart Wool over them. I didn't like it. I didn't like how thick it was, everything. I didn't like that layer. I just didn't like it. I didn't wear it long enough to find out if it didn't cause blisters because I just didn't like that double layer of stuff on my feet. So I went to REI and I found the Injinji trail weight socks. And I thought, I'm going to give this a try. They're a little bit of cushion to them, a little bit thicker than the liners. And yeah, these work perfect for me. I do not get blisters anymore. Occasionally, I will start to get like a little hot spot, but normally that is from a pebble in there in my shoe or whatever. So once I get rid of that, I'm good. But this is what I'm going to be wearing, just Injinji socks, the trail weight socks. So if you haven't tried that, if you don't like all that layer thickness of socks, then try the trail weight socks. I really like them, and they work for me. So, okay, on to what I'm going to be wearing hiking every day. So a lot of people, when they first get into hiking, probably think that they need a hiking boot. And that's what I started with, was a hiking boot. And I started with the Mural Moab. And I must say, I liked the boot. I thought I needed something sturdy and, a hiking boot. And I really did kind of like the Moab. I liked the sole on it. I liked that sturdy sole. It was comfortable right out of the box. I really didn't have any issues with it. It's just heavy, right? And I wanted something a little lighter. So I went and tried the Lone Peak 4s, and they just didn't work for me. They killed my legs, and I just could not do them. I wanted to like those so bad because I absolutely loved the toe box. I like that big toe box. And I just couldn't do it though. I couldn't do that zero drop. So then I tried the Speed Goat, the Hoka Speed Goat. Now I wear the Hoka Bondi for work 5 days a week. So because I'm on my feet most of the day, and they work well for me. I just love the cushion in the Hoka Bondis. So I thought I was going to give the Hoka Speed Goat a try. And I tried them, and I wanted to like them so bad, but the toe box just didn't give me enough room. I don't know if it was because I was used to the toe box in the Bondi, which was pretty roomy, but it just seemed too narrow for me. And I could just picture myself going down descents and hitting my toes, and I just wasn't going to do that. So, and then I thought, well, maybe if I do the Hoka Speed Goat mid-height boot, maybe that might be a little different. I don't know why I thought it would be a little different, but I thought I'd try it, and it was the same. The toe box was just a little too narrow for me. So then my daughter was wearing the Hoka Kaha, and she really liked it. And so I bought a pair, and I thought I'm going to try the Kaha, and it didn't give me enough room in the toe either. And I also didn't like how tall the ankle shaft was. I just thought that was a little tall for me. And it was kind of a heavy boot also. Cushion was great though. So I found the Hoka Sky Toa. And it's kind of like a cross between a trail runner and a boot, but it's just mid-height. And I really like it. It's pretty flexible. It has the Vibram sole on it. And this is actually a new one. I thought I'd show this to you since it was clean, but I've been wearing a pair for a year, and I really like it. I like having a little bit more support around my ankle. I know a lot of people say that your muscles and tendons in your ankle will get stronger as you hike. That's great. But I still like this little bit of support, this little bit of protection around my ankle. This is lightly padded, and I just feel like if I bang my ankle up against something, it's not gonna bruise or something. I don't know. But I love them. It has a rubber toe here, and the one thing I was worried about is going over roots and rocks, because my Moab, I never felt anything, and I was like, I wonder if I'm going to feel a lot of rocks and roots with this, but I don't. It's really, really comfortable, and the toe box is almost comparable to the Ultra Lone Peak. It's pretty close. I have plenty of room in this toe box. So I'm super excited about this. And I love them. I thought they are Gore-Tex, and I thought my foot would get hot, but it doesn't get any hotter than any of the other shoes that I've tried. So I'm good. The only thing that's going to be an issue with this is I think Hoka has just continued these, and I need to find 2 more pair. So if any of you viewers out there know of a place that has the Hoka Sky Toa in a women's 9.5 or a men's 8.5. Drop me a message. Let me know where you found them so I can call them or go online and get them. There's a couple places online that says they have them, and I've ordered them, and then it comes back a couple days later that they don't have them. So yeah, I need to find 2 more pair. Please help me out. Okay, so that being said, that's what I'm going to be wearing. Hopefully I don't want to switch in the middle. I think that's a disaster. I think I've heard and read several different places that you want to stick with the same shoe throughout your thru hike. And you know, I can kind of believe that because I've seen a couple thru hikers that are vlogging their hike, and it seems like they switched out a shoe and they started having foot issues. So one of them, I think, was maybe Jessie Hikes, and she started out with the Speed Goat, and she got to a point where she needed to change out her shoe, and she couldn't find a wide in her size, so I think she went and put on a Topo. I could be wrong about that, but I believe it was right after that she started having foot problems. So it may not have been the shoe, but I don't know. Could have been. I think she's wearing Speed Goats now, but I think she's still having those issues with her foot. So it could just be the trail itself, but who knows? I just want to stick with what works for me. So, okay. Next thing I wanted to go over is my kind of routine, what I do for foot care. So when I start out in the day, I normally stop for something for lunch. And the first thing I do when I stop for lunch is I take off my shoes, I take off my socks, I put on my camp shoes, and I let my feet breathe. I eat my lunch and let my feet just breathe a little bit. And then when I decide I'm done and I want to get going, then I grab another pair of socks that I haven't had on, put them on, put my shoes back on, and I hang the socks that I was wearing on my pack so they can kind of like dry, and I hike on. And then at the end of the day, my routine is the first thing I do when I get to camp is I take my boots off, take my socks off, put on my camp shoes, and do whatever other chores I need to get done, setting up my tent, what have you, and just let my feet breathe. Now, when I get my tent at night and I'm taking my little wipe down bath, I make sure and wipe my feet very, very, very well. In between my toes, everything, because I want to get that grime off for one thing. I want to get any salt off for another. And I'm trying to keep my feet as healthy as possible. Now, I found some wipes. I was using baby wipes a lot, but these are kind of like baby wipes, but they're for grown-ups. But I found a wipe that I absolutely love, and they're for guys, but they're the dude wipes, right? The dude wipes, and these are the Mint Chill. These have essential oils in them. They have tea tree oil, and it has eucalyptus, which tea tree is so good for your skin. So it's a no-brainer, I think, to use these for your skin and your feet. And I think this is going to work out so good. Plus, I absolutely love the smell of these. This makes me happy when I smell these. I love eucalyptus and tea tree, and there's some other essential oils in here too, but I just love the smell. So dude wipes, it is for me. So that's it. That is what I'm going to be having on my feet for my thru hike in 2023. And if you have any comments or questions, hit me up, send me a message, and I'll try and answer them for you. Or if you have any tips that would be great too. I'm always up for a tip. So that's it. That is what I'm going to be wearing on my feet. So I'm still waiting on my quilt. It's in production, so I know it's being taken care of. And as soon as that quilt gets done, I'm going to let you know what it is and get my sleep system together so I can show you what my sleep system's going to be like. And yeah, hopefully that will be in a week or so. Hopefully, they say 4 weeks lead time, and it's been 2 now, maybe a little bit over. So I should be getting it pretty soon. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. So I was at the store today, and I ran across, I'm always kind of looking for something to take on trail to eat. And I found these, and they're moon cheese. And I thought, interesting. It's like cheddar, believe it? But they're really pretty high in protein. It's like 2 ounces, and it's like 20 grams of protein. It's made in the USA. It's not bad. I tried it, and they have white cheddar with pepper in it. I'd like to try that, but will I be able to find this at the stores on trail? Who knows? But it's kind of different. I might have it sent to me or something if I want. The other thing is it's really high in fat, but I'm not too worried about it. I could probably use some fat on trail, right? But anyway. All right, that is all I have today. Let's see. My granddaughter told me to say, if you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And then also hit the notification bell so you'll know whenever I upload my next video. So until the next video, everyone, be good to each other.